In this video we talk about the correct position of the hands. Now don't mistake this video for a grip video. There is a grip video, you can focus on that if you're struggling with your grip, and I would encourage you to do that. But this video focuses purely about where the hands are positioned in relation to the body and the club at setup. We see an awful lot of golfers that they focus on the right hold, and they've got a fantastic hold, and then they position the hands here or here or here or here, and it's really those movements that we want to double check. And I've got some really great checkpoints for you to run through next time you're practicing, just to make sure you feel like your hands are pointing in the right position. The first one is going to be, where should the handle of the club actually point, the butt end of the grip. Now in my 7-iron setup here, I'm going to encourage you to point the butt end of the grip towards the inside of your lead hip. There might be a belt loop on your trousers that you can focus on there. So I'm going to point the handle right at that position there. And you should notice that that actually sets my club slightly further forwards than the golf ball. My 7-iron ball position just being slightly ahead of centre of my stance. The handle slightly ahead of the golf ball. Often golfers want to have the handle level. Some golfers even want to see the loft on the club trying to hit the ball high and up into the sky, have the hands back, which inadvertently actually makes the game an awful lot more difficult. So having the handle pointing towards that lead belt loop is a great setup checkpoint. Another way of looking at that from down the line is it should actually point in the same position from here as well. So in terms of height, points at my belt loop just here. That's a great position. If it was here, some golfers try and create a straight lead arm to a straight shaft. That's going to be too high, puts the wrist in a really awkward position, and we don't want that. Likewise, we see some golfers get too much on top of the ball, trying to stay down over the ball. The hands go too low, the handle points down here between the knees somewhere, and again, not ideal. So it should point at your lead hip when you set up with a 7-iron. And it's quite conveniently, it should also point there when you've got a pitching wedge or a sand wedge. So as you go down to your shorter irons, we position the ball more towards the center of the stance. Check out the ball position video to confirm that. And again, point the handle at the inside of that lead hip, the same belt loop. You can now see that my shaft lean is quite a lot more than it was with a 7-iron. Not because the handle's changed position, but because the ball position's gone back a little bit. And again from this side as well, the same height. Yes, it's a shorter club. Yes, I'm a little bit more over the ball, but the hands are pointing the same way. They're not up and they're not down. One more time, this time with driver. As I position the ball a lot more towards the lead instep now, so it goes up into my left foot as a right-handed golfer. The handle points, you've guessed it, inside of the left hip, the same place. Now you'll notice the hands are no longer ahead of the ball, they're much more level. So I'm producing a bit more loft on the club face. That's going to help me sweep the ball up into the sky rather than hitting down on it like I might have done with my wedges and my shorter irons. So here for height, and one more time this way round here for height as well. So you can see my hands aren't squeezed down too low, I'm not stood up too tall, it's positioned just at the inside of my left hip. So next time you're at the driving range or the practice ground or even on the golf course, when you change clubs and you take out a new club in your bag, double check that you've got good stance, good distance away from the ball, all those really nice fundamentals. Then position the club so it points at your lead hip for height and also for angle. Grab hold of the club and make some good consistent swings from that new hand position.